Yeah. Jamaican horns. Right out the gate. One more. Jamaicans. Shout out to all my playmakers. Jamaican horns. Yeah. Jamaican horns. Welcome to the real fantasy playmakers. I'm Bogart Scott-Free, right here with my esteemed colleague, fresh back from Sin City. How you doing, Goo?
I'm recovered. I'm here in studio, fresh out the pen, loud and clear. You know what I mean? High def today.
Yeah,
trying to get active
live
before
in the
this
studio.
week 3. You know.
Well, we are podcasting live from a secret location right here on the GMM Network. Follow us at the GMM Network on IG. Bust it, Goo. What we talking about today?
I mean, they were talking about storming our location today, and guns were drawn. You know what I'm saying? So they know better. They know better.
They're coming for you, Goo.
They know. We in Area 51.
I
Come
told him
get
he's
us.
with me.
We in Area
I told
51
him he's
today.
with me.
We in Area
Just
51.
tell them our secret location.
Yeah, they come and get it. The guns are drawn. You saw it. You saw all
I
those
seen
people.
it.
They
I
was
seen
coming
it.
after us today.
Well, check this out. I'm going to tell you what we're talking about then. We busting out these spread picks. Goo, you're going to lead us off with the first game.
All right,
Bust
so
it.
I mean, we were off to a rough start. We both loved Tennessee last week or yesterday, Thursday. Boo us. So I just want to preface it. You can use us to try to make money, or you can use us to go against us to try to
Disclaimer.
make
This is a
money.
disclaimer.
You know what I'm saying? It's on you to choose what you do with this knowledge from here. But we're gonna start off. We're looking at what game do you like, brother? I know you like the KC and Baltimore game, right?
Let's
You
just
got a lot to say about that.
Let's just go in order, because the ones that we really like, we'll stop and elaborate.
All right. We're gonna break down the pick. Okay, well, first game it was Buffalo and Cincinnati,
Oh,
bro.
man. What, you just going to start right off with one of my wins?
I think we already know where you're going,
One
right?
of my wins?
Say his name. Say it.
The Stallion.
And then say the other
The
name.
white Cam Newton himself.
I want the other guy.
He's going to connect with a big one, with a homeboy, downtown John Brown. The Jamaicans already knew it was coming.
Let's just get it out the way now. So you're rolling Buffalo. You like the number there. It's a 6
Yep.
points. They're 6-point favorites. You feel good about that, huh?
Yep.
I'm picking Cincinnati. Bro. I think that number's too big.
I still think the Buffalo Bills win, but I'm not mad at your pick because they can't. Since he can't cover, they're throwing the ball like 3-to-1 ratio to running it. It's some shit over there. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
some shit.
The Bengals, the
Red
They
Rifle.
didn't play too great last week, so
He got
I think they
a
rebound a little
resurrection.
bit. That doesn't seem like any kind of blowout game. Might see a defensive touchdown somewhere from someone, but I think the Bengals
I
can
think
get
the
that
Stallion's
6.
good for one.
Oh, for sure. I think the
You know what I
Bengals
mean?
can get that 6 though on the back door.
The Stallion will throw a pick 6 to hype himself up and be like, I'm the Stallion. And you march them back down the field.
You better hope so. I
I love the Stallion.
We know your Bills love is real. All right, so we're split there. Someone will be a winner at least. Thank God. Dallas, Miami, bro. What's up? How many points you willing to give?
Man, they got Jewish Josh Rosen, and I'm so crazy that I'm taking Miami to the Cowboys won't cover that.
You're gonna take those
Yeah,
21.
Miami will lose by like 20, not 21.
So bold of you. I'm
Not
gonna roll with the
22.
Cowboys just because I think Miami is a hot
I feel
dumpster
bad,
fire.
man.
Josh Rosen's basically a rookie. I mean,
Jewish Josh
he
Rosen.
played, but he's not very good. I picked him up in a league today, and I offered someone Josh Rosen for a kicker, and I got denied, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Who? Adam? Oh.
Don't say his name on the way. No. Yes, but Adam's
Shout out to Adam.
Adam is a businessman.
He's a playmaker.
Business did get done, but I did get rejected for Josh Rosen for a fucking kicker. Never in my life did I ever think I would. And it's a super flex league.
Damn, that says a lot about
It's a
Josh
super flex
Rosen.
league. Yeah. So either way, enough about him. Fuck him.
Jewish Josh.
Next game, Green Bay, Denver. Green Bay's 7.5 point favorites according to the Yahoo app that I subscribe to.
Man, I gotta take giant eyeballs on this one in the Packers.
You're going with the Packers.
Yeah,
That's 7.5.
I'm going with
that
Aaron Rodgers, the giant eyeballs himself.
The hook though, that 7.5 kind of has me worried. Denver did come back and backdoor the fuck out of the Bears last week at home.
See,
this game is still in
Green
Denver,
Bay's
correct?
defense, bro.
Green Bay's defense
True.
is great, and so is the Bears. And it just happened last week. So I
true.
think they can come back and get within a touchdown and something late, and you make a game.
I like
close.
that.
So the half point
I
is
like
kind of. If it was 6.5, I'm fucking with the Packers. 7.5. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with Denver,
sticking with
just with some
eyeballs.
cheap shit. No, I already know. Usually I would pick Green Bay. Usually I
Yeah.
would, but I'm so off that now I'm just
It's
flipping the
in
whole
Green
script.
Bay too, right?
It's that's I thought it was in Denver, but let me double check.
I'm still on eyeballs.
You're still on my. It is in Green Bay.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that's why they put that extra half.
Eyeballs is Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Why?
Have you seen him? He has the most gigantic eyeballs. It's almost like sometimes people are born with natural abilities, but then also the physical attributes help their natural ability. So in this case, he has these big gigantic eyeballs, so he can survey the whole field
I was
in
gonna say that.
panoramic view.
In his field of expertise, that's a
Gigantic eyeballs, that Aaron Rodgers. Watch next time you see him.
I can relate. People have told me that before, unfortunately.
Gigantic
So we're gonna
eyeballs.
skip. We're both split there. I like that. That means we're getting a winner. Indy and Atlanta. What's up? What you got?
Woo! I'll take the Colts on this one, baby. Oh, Jamaicans. Oh, they don't like it. They don't like that one.
Why you pick the Colts?
Have you seen Atlanta?
Atlanta-
I think they beat.
Do we need to see
they
Atlanta
beat
to have?
beat up Eagles, and Matt Ryan's. They won, and Matt Ryan threw like 17 picks, like 3, but 17. My version's better.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think this is a team that everyone thinks that they just can automatically roll over. The Colts.
Yeah, that number's 2. Vegas thinks that it's going to be closer than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I picked Atlanta. That number's small. I can. A field goal's easy. They just basically that's a money line almost to me. But what's the number?
And you know why? You want to hear
And
why,
they're
my
at
real
home.
logic?
Oh no, they're at Indy. I'm sorry.
You know what my real logic
They're
is?
both dome teams.
Yeah, and I think Vinatieri, they're not trusting his foot as much, so they're going for it more.
I see that.
You know what
I
I
see
mean?
that. Well, it's basically a pick'em game.
Yep.
The Colts are pesky. I'm gonna roll with Atlanta, which means I'm probably gonna get smoked on that game. They're gonna lose by like 10.
Jamaicans like it. They like
Kansas
it.
City and Baltimore, finally.
Woo! Oh, we got Jamaicans. We got Jamaicans going crazy.
That game's gonna be fun.
This one really, it seems obvious, but it's really not. And I picked the Chiefs because I think they could cover that number, but it's
The number's 6.5 for the folks at home.
So I think they could win by a touchdown, and I think that's what it's going to be. I think it'll come down to the last, maybe even a last drive, because I think like they're going to be able to sustain drives on KC, the Baltimore Ravens. So, it's going to be long, lengthy drives. They don't have KC doesn't have answers for everyone. Whether it's a Mark Ingram, because they're poor at stopping the run. Then plus you can't he's gonna have more wide running lanes because of the threat of Jackson running. Then what corner is gonna be able to cover Hollywood? And then you also got Mark Andrews. You know what I mean? I just feel like the Ravens are gonna have these long lengthy drives. They're gonna score, and then it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes just like bing, bing, bang, bada bing, bada boom, touchdown.
Should we expect anything less from Patrick Mahomes?
Exactly, but I'm just saying. And then he'll go back to the long, lengthy drives again with the Ravens, and then bing, bing, bang, bada boom, get the fuck out of here.
I kind of feel like this game is going to have like some of that Rams-Chiefs game from last year vibe, where it might be both teams like nearly score 40 in
just
this game.
lighting it up.
Lighting it up. I mean, I don't think that Baltimore is going to stop Mahomes. I don't really think Kansas City is going to stop Lamar. But come fourth quarter, it might get a little tight. They might be able to slow him down just a little bit come the fourth.
You got the best run defense after 2 weeks in Baltimore. So maybe it'll become, but I think it's just as much as they are. They have one of the best the best run defense as we speak. Their secondary, I mean, you had Kyler Murray, get off on them. You know what I mean? Then they get tight in the red zone, but the Chiefs won't even be in the red zone because when they're scoring, it's from way the fuck on their own side of the field. You feel me?
Yeah, if they get to the red zone, it's probably gonna be a field goal, right?
And you got Shady. He's banged up. You got Damian Williams ruled out. I'm firing up Darwin Thompson because I'm crazy.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
we will sign. I'll agree with that.
And that's really all.
You're crazy. I don't know about Darwin Thompson, but
Yeah, I really just
he'll get a roll out there. He should get like 10 touches. He might pop something on.
Say Shady goes out there
What?
and he dies because he's been known to do that.
or hold.
Yeah, I know. Fuck this guy. Why did you bring him up?
I know. I had to go there. My bad.
Fucking
All right, so you're taking KC. The number is 6.5. I like that number too. I'll roll with it. I think they're just going to be too much in the end for them, but for Baltimore. But I do think Baltimore is going to make that a
This
fun
game is in KC, correct?
That is.
Guess what this is?
What?
KC's first is their home opener.
It's a lot of teams' home openers.
I know.
like it.
I'm just saying though.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that the barbecue sauce is gonna be flowing. You know what I'm saying? The touchdowns are gonna be raining. You know what I'm saying? The Mahomes is gonna be Mahomin. I got my see. That's why we need crickets.
Okay, yes.
We needed crickets for that one. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We got Jamaican horns.
Jamaican.
I didn't even want to give you no. You
know what I got?
Give me it.
I got this blunt rolled up, and it's about to get lit.
Oh, yeah.
Just like this Sunday is going to be. Minnesota and Oakland. That number's 8. Vegas is telling me Minnesota's going to light up Oakland.
I was about to say I like that segue. That's a good segue
like that?
right
You like
there. I like
that?
that.
I
I like
didn't- I
that.
just-
Jamaicans like it.
I made it funny. Yeah, very nice.
Very nice.
So what's up? 8 points. Where you at? Minnesota. In Minnesota.
I'm taking Minnesota, don't you know?
Oh, the Minnesota, don't you know? Yeah. With a little bit of soda pop for them, huh? So you rolling? I'm taking Oakland. 8 points is a lot, bro. And,
You know what's funny,
People
though?
are kind of hating on Oakland right now. I don't know why, but the 8. I mean, Minnesota is just more of a balanced team. I feel like.
I just don't want the wrong Minnesota to show up at home because they do this sometimes. Like, do you remember circa last year, Bills come through and destroy everyone's Survivor? Mm-hmm. You remember that?
I didn't play Survivor last year. It's the
I'm just
first
saying,
year
like,
I
do
took
you
off
remember
in
that?
a while. I don't.
Do you remember? It's like week 4. The
Yes.
Bills were on like a super losing tear and losing horribly, and then they come in and we seen the first glimpse of the Stallion. Like he was the Stallion that day.
He started galloping.
Yeah, exactly.
No Michael.
Exactly, and then
Okay.
That's the only.
So
thing
we're talking about the Stallion,
that's
but
why
we're
I'm
on
afraid-
Minnesota and Oakland.
That's why I'm afraid of Oakland, and I feel you on that pick. I was torn. That was my original pick but
Number's
I'm
too big.
factoring in the injuries. Like Tyrell the Gazelle got a hip, so he might not be so much of the Gazelle. He might just be regular Tyrell.
Tyrell Williams.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then you got
I
Josh.
don't even know who that guy is.
I know who the fuck. Fire up the Gazelle.
Josh Jacobs came off the injury report today, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
That sucks. I've been trying to trade for him. Everybody who knows me that has Josh Jacobs, I've been on your line.
Yep, and they've been declining your line probably.
They
so.
decline it all.
They decline it all. They ain't messing with
They
it.
ain't fucking
All right, so you got Minnesota, I got Oakland. Cool, we got a
Minnesota.
winner. The Minnesota Vikings.
You kill that.
New England, 22.5. How big are your onions? You going to lay them?
Nah, not on the Jets.
You're taking the
I'm
Jets?
taking I said not on the
Oh,
Jets.
okay.
I'm taking New England.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
that.
Me too. My onions aren't big
Yeah,
enough
let's
to take
move
the
on
Jets.
for that one.
Nothing. Oh, well, there's kind of something happened with them today.
Oh,
Your boy
that's
AB.
right.
Your boy AB.
Oh,
what the fuck, bro?
man.
Texting hoes. He
Breaking
texted him.
news. Breaking news. Then we need a breaking news drop, huh? Yeah. Star wide receiver Antonio Brown was cut today from the New England Patriots.
Unless you live under a fucking rock or you are in Area 51, you already knew that though by this time of day.
If you're in Area 51, come and find me.
Yeah, come get this
Come and
work.
find me. Get this work. I got alien guns.
Anywho,
Yeah.
Bill Belichick said, "Fuck
Alien
you, AB."
lasers.
And Mike Tomlin and John Gruden text each other smiley faces. You know they did. LOL. Grown men texting each other.
God.
LOL. That happened today, guaranteed. And now Bill Belichick is on the thread. He's on the thread.
Back in my day, we used to actually laugh out loud.
I'll pass that one time.
That's that one time.
Yeah, man. A little quick on that. AB being gone. If you got yourself some Edelman or James White or Josh Gordon, I told you should be a little worried on the last show. Worry no longer.
The guru has stamped in the
Like AB said, I'm free. I'm free.
Oh man, Brown.
Yes, so he can go. I don't think he's gonna be on a team the rest of this year. His career might be over.
We are in cancel culture, and they are canceling him.
He's done. He's done. He needs to take a hot air balloon out of there. And he also needs some milk. Next game would be Philly and Detroit. Philly is 6.5 point favorites. What do you got for me, bro? I know what I'm thinking.
Man, you want to know what's crazy? I have Detroit on this one.
I don't think it's crazy at all because that's who I have.
Remember you thought I was
I'm
crazy
just
to
as
take
crazy
Detroit
as
last
you.
week?
Did you pick him?
Yeah, I had Detroit last week against the Chargers.
You did.
Remember? And I was like, first of all, the Chargers did mad Chargers things.
But that episode never saw the day of light.
It's true.
So we don't know what you had.
It's
Really.
true. I picked them all right.
Allegedly, you had Detroit.
16-0.
Yeah, it happened, maybe.
Maybe.
I like Detroit here.
Ron Burgundy.
Now that escalated quickly. Now, Philly is 6.5-point favorites. They lost 2 of their receivers. Detroit just gave the Chargers everything they could have. They beat them. I mean, and 6.5, man, they can cover that. Their Eagles secondary is trash. Matthew Stafford might dice these guys today.
I know, dog.
If you're a fringe, we didn't get into these guys yet, but if we didn't talk about quarterbacks
that's
at
a
all,
good one.
Matthew Stafford is a stardom for me. If you're
In a single quarterback league, and you
league,
need someone, say you're a Ben Roethlisberger owner, or Ben Roethlisberger owner, or a Drew Brees. Shout out to Drew Brees, speedy recovery. Salutations from Frankenstein.
Yep. No. You can play. You can run out some Matthew Stafford. He's gonna throw. I'm gonna say he throws 3 touchdowns. I'm going to say he throws 303. That's my. I think it's
Jamaicans like that.
and Detroit will cover. Might even beat Philly. So yes, we're both on Detroit. Perfect. Carolina and Arizona, 2.5-point favorites.
This one really
For
fucked me up.
Carolina's 2.5-point favorites. That's ridiculous. Because I'm rolling out Arizona.
I am too. Oh, I love it.
Nah, we might be.
I don't like it when we agree. Like I think the Lions we might have just fucked.
So
it up.
here you go, viewers. We have anything we agree on. You go ahead and you parlay those things that we agree on the opposite side, and you will be
I like
a
that.
winner.
I like that. Jamaicans said it too. They're like, duly note that.
Go against it. That's what the swindler
Blah
does.
blah blah.
Whatever the guru likes, the swindler goes against, and he cashes out.
Shout out to the swindler. He's a playmaker.
He is. Through 2 weeks,
Horns.
gotta show him some love. Through 2 weeks of our spread picks, he's 23-10.
One day
Weeks
he'll grace.
against the spread. He's 23-10 this week. He might be the greasiest guy. He might need a hotline Sunday mornings.
He's
selling
greasy.
picks.
Jamaicans.
I'm 10-23. So that says enough right there. All right, next game. We both are in Arizona. Perfect. Tampa and the Giants. Your boy, sparkling rookie sensation, Daniel Jones.
Sixth pick overall in the 2019 NFL Draft. The rookie sensation, Daniel fucking Jones.
He sent a Hall of Famer.
Danny
packing.
Dimes.
Yes.
He's dropping dimes like a snitch.
The number's 6.5. Is your boy gonna?
I'm taking Tampa.
You're taking Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the 2. Rookie quarterback. They can beat him by a touchdown. New York's probably going to struggle to score 17 points.
They were able to. Barkley is probably physically more talented than CMC, but they were able to limit CMC. You know, this Todd Bowles ran defense. Mm-hmm. And, they stop in the run.
Right, I agree.
You
I
know
think
what I mean?
Tampa comes in and says, Daniel Jones, 6th pick, sensation. You need to be.
Yes,
You're going to have to show us you can beat us.
Excuse me, address him.
You're going to have to
as such.
beat us today. Saquon, we're going to load the box all day. Daniel Jones, you want to throw a bomb? Go ahead.
Everybody in all the leagues that fuck with me, all the Superflex leagues, shout out to y'all first of all. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican horns. But Daniel Jones, rookie sensation, is on the block. All right, go on.
So anyone who's in a league with you already knows that your price tag on these quarterbacks is probably a little more than they're willing to pay.
Because they don't know. They don't see it like I see it.
I know, but
Rookie sensation. 6th pick overall. Daniel fucking Jones. Danny.
I have a
Dimes.
feeling they're all going to be on your roster come Sunday.
You know
That's
what?
just
It's
not
safe to
so
say
bold.
every single player is on the roster at one point, but like their contracts are like like an hour long. You know what I'm saying?
We've seen your transaction count.
You know what I'm
Yes, we
saying?
know. They don't get guaranteed
moves.
contracts. They don't get guaranteed contracts over there. All right, so we're both on Tampa, 6.5, perfect. Chargers and the Texans. That's a 3-point number. The Chargers are favored by 3. What's up, bro?
Chargers favored by 3, he says.
Yeah, what do you? I rolled out. I picked the Chargers. The thought process was they just lost to Detroit. Is ugly. Houston kind of won ugly. They're gonna come back a little bit more motivated. The Chargers being Houston after getting a narrow win, they're not gonna be as eager and hungry. So that's the only reason I'm fucking with the Chargers, really, because I think that Houston has a little let down and Chargers come back and rebound. That's as much as my theory is. I'm taking the Chargers in 3.
Man, we're agreeing on this one too.
Do you have anything to back it?
I mean, it's really solely based on this rebound because they're still a good team. I mean, even when when is this team not banged up? First of all, the Chargers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And in this case, they're banged up and missing a Melvin Gordon. But like, you know, they've been able to fill in, you know, pretty good. But last week, it was just mad Chargers shit happened. Because the Chargers, if you follow them, they're, you know, all this fuck shit happens to them. Kicking and missing the kicks. And
Right.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Throwing flags, calling the touchdowns back and throwing a pick. You know, I just think this is a tighter game. They're, you know what I mean? Their penalties have been coming down since week 1 because week 1 they were, you know, they were all fucking up. And yeah, and I just don't see the Chargers in Anthony Lynn's era. He doesn't lose 2 in a row.
I like that call. All right, so we're good there. No one's gonna win, one or the other. Oh, excuse me. Our beloved, faithful, welcome the Steelers.
Yes.
Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger-less Steelers.
Yeah. The Steelers, we booing them.
It's so crazy, right? That just to think, like, bro, I'm watching the Steelers and there's no Big Ben, no Le'Veon Bell, and no AB anymore. It's like they're all gone.
The Killer Bees.
The Killer Bees are
gone.
officially
They're
all
extinct.
gone. They're all dead right now. 2 of them are dead.
Yep.
One of them, we'll see how long he lives. But
He's in Death Valley.
Mason Rudolph,
Over
bro.
there
I
with
think
New
he
York.
covers this 6.5 for some reason. I think everyone's kind of underestimating. I don't know if they're not going to win the game. I still like the Niners to win the game, but I just think it's going to be closer. And the Niners having the expectation of being almost a touchdown favorite, that doesn't. I mean,
Well, you know what? I'm taking my Niners to cover Jamaicans. Because that secondary is porous, and our secondary is better. It's basically like a rookie showing. I know there's the narrative of Vance the Rapper, MC Donald himself.
I like
with
him
the
as a-
revenge narrative.
as a
I
start.
do like him as a start, but I'm just not tripping. And maybe, like you said, it seems kind of fishy, right? Mm-hmm. But still, you still have us winning this game, right?
I do have them win the game. I think that
But you
6.5
think
will
they
get covered. I just think it'll get
I
covered.
get that.
We're doing spread picks.
I think we smacking them.
If I think,
Smacking
I will
them.
let you know to take a underdog money line.
I think
Trust
we
me.
smacking them.
All right, fair enough. I did learn that one thing that after I did tell everyone to drop James Washington last week, that I didn't realize James Washington and Mason Rudolph were
Yeah, you
college
didn't know
teammates.
that? I kept telling you that.
At Oklahoma State.
I
Didn't know that.
remember there's also the Terry McLaurin, the Scottish lad.
Oh, the Scottish
Oh, the
lad.
Scottish lad. Him and Dwayne Haskins.
Uh-huh.
And then you have Kyler Murray played for
And Kirk.
with Kirk.
Yep.
Then there's another one. We touched on it already. The James Washington,
Yes.
Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
So I mean,
those things are notable.
he's probably out there, your free agent now. So everyone cut ties with him. I know I dropped him everywhere. So you go. I mean, you could get him, take a flyer on him. A lot of you people are beat up at wide receiver, need some help.
You know what he did when he first got in the game? He took a shot at James Washington.
Did he?
Yeah, he took a big one too.
Yeah, that's the pause.
Right when he got in the game.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause.
All right, so we both were split there. Perfect. So good. I think the Niners will win. It'll be fun. Hey, 3-0, man. That would be nice if they go 3-0.
I know, right? 3-0, my Niners, baby. Let's get it, Jamaican.
All right, Seattle and the Saints. Seattle's 4-point favorites on the breezeless Saints. What's up?
Matt, I hate to go chalky. Like, I'm like going like mad chalk, dude. This whole week, but I'm taking Seattle. I'm taking the Seahawks. Pause.
Whoa.
I know, right? Right when I said it out loud, whoa, pause. Anyways, the Cox at home, right? You know, Teddy Bear Bridgewater, you know what I'm saying? And Taysom Hill, the only man in the whole world named Taysom. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be doing this dual quarterback threat thing. I mean, it's still a good team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you lose, like, Ben Roethlisberger got lost, right? That's bad. That's more detrimental to the Steelers than it is for Drew Brees, them losing Drew Brees. Not only does Drew Brees get to come back eventually, but just that whole team in its entirety is a better team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To go back on Rudolph, because you said his name again, I think Big Ben pretty much he ran his own show. He
Yeah.
operated out of the shotgun, ran his own show. This guy's gonna come in there. They're gonna run an offense now. Like these young,
true.
like it's not gonna be Big Ben calling the shots. Like
That is true.
You're gonna have to do
He had that seniority to do so.
right. So it's gonna be a lot more
Or
run.
Not more like
and
seniority, more
and
like
just the wherewithal.
he was a sadist.
He knew what he was doing.
He
out
was
there.
a fucking sadist. He abused any kind of
So
power he had.
and with the
rapist.
Saints, with the Saints though, I really think Taysom Hill is going to be much more involved than anyone's really.
Shout out to If. He fucking beat me to the punch and grabbed him up.
Yeah, no, you know what? He was. Someone made a trade for him too in the league today. I saw. But here's the thing, though. I think the Saints are going to come out super gimmicky, like to just kind of have a more ball control, slow, like, and go make sure you get down and punch it in because you have to score. You don't have.
I had this. I likened it to when Bridgewater's with the Vikings, and they had that ultimate defense. This defense is not quite like the Vikings. Like you have the Vikings, but the Saints are still good, and they have solid run game. They're not quite Adrian Peterson because like what Teddy Bridgewater had during that time, but also Teddy Bridgewater got weapons. Who do they have on the outside back then? When you think about with Bridgewater, like
back then,
with Minnesota, nothing.
I can't even think of who they had.
Nothing. They had nothing. They had fucking Laquan Treadwell as a rookie, like. That was kind of a metaphor for everything on offense, except for fucking.
I was kind of a Laquan truther, mildly. He never showed up. Anywho, don't bring up any dark Seahawks. Okay, so I took Seattle, but I'm gonna change my pick, man. I'm gonna change my pick right here live on the GMM.
I like that,
and I'm gonna go with the New Orleans Saints. I think Taysom Hill is gonna be the goal line back.
Going with the Saints.
Go ahead and cut Latavius Murray. You go ahead and cut Latavius Murray because he's not going to get that work because Taysom Hill is poaching from both of them. I just feel it so strongly, bro.
Latavius Murray will definitely have a lot of field time, and he'll be blocking for Taysom Hill.
Exactly. He'll be pretending he's getting the ball while Taysom Hill runs around the edge.
They're going to have a lot of design runs for that kid.
That's what I'm saying.
And
he has to get 10 carries.
Then they're going to uncork like a fatty play action to like Ted Ginn or some shit, or like it'll even be like to Taysom Hill, like
he'll get the play action and go deep.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like he'll be doing all the running and then he'll be lined up on another one,
basically.
Or you know what I'm saying? In Bridgewater,
he could do it all. And you know what? If for the next 6 weeks he could, I'm not mad at it's a little Taysom Hill in a super flex spot. I'm just saying.
I'm not mad at that.
We'll see. I could be wrong. I might be dead wrong come Monday, but I might be right. You may be wrong.
You know, it'd be cool if you were able to put
right.
Taysom Hill in the regular flex because he plays all those positions.
Right.
Shout
out Jalen Samuels in my tight end spot last year.
Shout out Jalen Samuels, friend of the show.
I can't wait till we have a friend of the show.
And we do, but they're
not friends until they come on the show.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Until they call in or something.
Right.
Like you could text us on the side, but what's up? Yeah, be a friend. All right, last game of the
Guru needs a hug.
I need a win. I want winners. The Rams are 3-point favorites against.
This one fucked me up
against your Browns.
But this one fucked me up. But at the same time, I got the Rams, and I even I lightweight have Baker as a sit. But it's just, man, when them lights come on, I think like this kid. You know what I mean?
He has
but I do have the Rams. I have the Rams.
I went with the Rams too. I think Baker's like kind of struggling.
And the mobster, the mob hitman, Freddie Kitchens.
What?
He's like still learning how to coach, man.
Head coach. Yeah, and Baker. They came out and said this week that Baker's taking too many hits. And so if that's what you feel, then you're gonna come out with more like faster
Nick Chubb,
passes.
baby, let's go, baby.
You're gonna run and you gotta get the ball out faster.
The chubby bastard.
Especially with Aaron Donald coming to town.
The chubby one.
He's a little banged up. We all get a little chubby, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, I think the Rams will be too much at home. Or I know it's even at Cleveland. I think they're just still too much regardless. Rams, I could see it like a 27-17 final, right there.
First of all, Bud Light, give me money. I agree with you. Second. Third, hit me with the next game, cool.
There is only one game, and it is the Scottish lad Redskins going over to Chicago, Soldier Field.
The Scottish lad, the young laddie.
I think they're going to Soldier Field. I just lost it there. But
no.
The Bears are 4-point
they're
favorites.
In Scotland.
The game's in Scotland.
In Scotland.
Love it.
It is, right? It's in Washington.
I have no idea where the game is.
No, it sure is.
I am searching it. Okay, sure. What do you like, though?
First of all, it is in Scotland, right?
Yes!
It's in the motherland, Scotland, where Terry McLaurin will have a real challenge trying to river dance in a kilt across the goal line over the pylon.
It's a 4-point favorite, bro. I'm taking
me laddie.
I'm taking Chicago.
I'm taking the Redskins on this one. That 4 shit fucked me up.
Why?
Because it's like...
What should it have been?
Like, because it's like... both these teams are... It's probably, you know, like, I think, first of all, Case Keenum, he knows this defense. Like, personnel-wise. It's probably a little different because that was Chuck Pagano. Still the same personnel, though. And he played against them a couple years ago. Not, you know what I'm saying? He's a couple years removed from, like, studying these guys because they're divisional opponents. Because remember, he was with the Vikings.
Right.
So I feel like that's just, you know, I'm always looking for some kind of intangible. Plus, it's the first home opener. And they're on this hot streak of our young laddie.
Oh, Kennedy McLaren! Oh!
Man, we should have dialed up some bagpipes or so.
They'll be on the next show.
Yeah.
They will be on the next show.
I fucking love that.
All right, so
kid.
we're split there. All right, so someone is gonna
Yeah.
gain some ground this week. We're gonna really see, and we're gonna and come probably tomorrow. We're gonna post our picks on the IG. Go hit your boy up on the Guru 408 Bogey, the GMM Network.
Follow me at Bogard Scott Free World. Follow us at the GMM Network, and follow this motherfucker right here, my boy the Goo.
The Guru 408.
The Goo.
I got like
408.
7 friends right now. I appreciate each and every one of you.
It's because I'm trying to get him out of the desert. He's over here doing experiments and playing with alien technology.
Area 51. I just want to, before we get up out of here, I just want to call out one punk that I'm playing this week over in the East Side League. You know who you is, punk, with your fake 2-0 record, okay? You're done this week, chump. The sophomore slump continues. Punk, come and get this work.
Damn.
Sorry.
Drop the mic.
One beer and I'm done. You already know it.